Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. This is a love tarot reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading may apply to everyone watching today. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and your situation, and release the rest to the universe. So let's see what messages Spirit is sharing with the collective today. Please, what do we need to hear? And this is the World. See what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? And this is the Five of Cups. Let's see what else is coming through for this message today. We'll grab one more card and then we'll start talking about this message. What do we need to hear, please? And this is the Nine of Wands, the Nine of Wands. So your person, I feel they want to start over because the world is about the circle of life, and it is about from every ending comes a new beginning. But also this person realizes that you mean the world to them, and you rock their world and you turn it upside down in a very magical and beautiful way when the two of you first met. And then they created a lot of damage in this relationship. And they are feeling the heavy weight and the guilt and the regret and the heartache and heartbreak for all of that right now. And that is what that Five of Cups is. The Five of Cups tells us your person misses you. There's a sadness, there is a heavy melancholy that your person is feeling because you aren't around each other right now. But they know that they're the one who needs to reach out and open these lines of communication. And that is exactly what they are planning with this Nine of Wands. But if we come back to the World card, it is about the end of a cycle. The World is number 21 in the Tarot, in the Major Arcana. It is the last one of the Major Arcana, actually. So it tells us that as the World shows up, we come to this next phase. We're getting ready for this next chapter, which of course will start with your person reaching out to communicate with you. And they are the one that needs to come to you. If you are messaging them and they are not responding, or if you are calling them and they are not answering, that is a sign that they're not ready to talk. And I know sometimes you want to reach out and you want to talk, or you perhaps feel them wanting to reach out and talk to you, and so you initiate that contact. But guys, what is coming in from Spirit right now is that let them come to you. Because they are trying to find their confidence, they're trying to find their power, they're trying to find their courage and their words. And that is what they are very carefully strategizing and planning right now. But the World is also about the attainment of all things. It is about happiness, joy, prosperity, abundance, love, balance, and harmony in a relationship that can go the distance. But this Five of Cups is the saddest card in all of the Tarot. It is a card of your person feeling it. So much guilt, regret, heartache, and heartbreak. And they know that they broke your heart. And they know that they treated you in a way that, well, they're disgusted with themselves about, actually. Because they're having to take on the heavy weight of that. And it feels like a heavy burden to them right now. But it is giving them that wake-up call, that reckoning that they need, so that they can start moving and grooving back in your direction. Because the Nine of Wands is about someone who is not going to give up. It is about someone who's coming with fortitude, with courage, with persistence, someone who's not going to back down. This is about your person pulling out all the stops to fight their way back to you as well. Because they want you and they want this relationship. Their longing, their melancholy, their sadness is screaming out at them like this voice in the night, telling them to do something, to reach out, to get the bridge built between the two of you, to build a bridge between the two of you and open these lines of contact, because I really feel this heavy sadness coming from your person with that Five of Cups. It is not a happy card at all. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What does the collective need to hear? The Fool. Not surprised that the Fool would show up today. And instead of taking a leap of faith off a cliff, this Fool is walking out of the water with her legs for the very first time. This is Ariel. The deck that I'm using today is the Mermaid Tarot. The Fool. Your person wants to start over. And, oh, that's interesting. I just noticed this. How powerful that is. Sometimes I start talking and I don't notice things always, but this is the last card in the major arcana, the World. The Fool is the first card in the major arcana, 21 and 0. That is about this next chapter. This is about what your person is feeling right now, how they're going to make their strategy and plan to reach out and communicate with you to begin this next chapter of your journey together. Because the Fool is about a journey, and it is about your person wanting this journey with you. But the Fool is the great reset button. It is about starting over and starting again. Only this time your person is not going to hold back. They're going to be able to push through and be the partner that you need them to be. But with the Fool as well, supporting that 5 of Cups, it tells us your person does not look at themselves in high favor at the moment. They are embarrassed. They are ashamed. They are disgusted with themselves. Well, as they should be, actually, but kind of whispered that one under my breath. But they need to grow up, and this is what they've been doing during this time apart. Many times we have to go through very painful experiences, emotional pain, because that can be one of the most powerful teachers in our lives. It's just how it works. And your person has been having that life lesson, or several of them along the way, actually, but they want to take this giant step towards you, to just abandon all of the fear, all of the sabotage, all of the illusions, all of their self-doubt, all of their running and ghosting and denying this connection and everything else. And they want to take this giant step towards you and just jump in with both feet into that abyss of bliss that is happiness with you in this relationship. Because the world is about happiness, joy, abundance, love, all of that being restored to our lives. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What does the collective need to hear? The 3 of Swords. Ooh, the 3 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. Ooh, oof. Okay, the 3 of Swords. The 3 of Swords is a card of separation. It is a card of sorrow and sadness, very much supporting that 5 of Cups. The 3 of Swords, though, as well, it is about your person not liking this separation. It is about them not liking this distance, this disconnected space between the two of you. And they want to reach out and they want to open the lines of communication. The 3 of Swords tells us your person is definitely in this place of sorrow, sadness, and melancholy, very much supporting the 5 of Cups. And I gotta tell you guys, these 2 cards, out of all of the tarot, they are the ones that represent emotional sadness, emotional devastation, heartbreak, heartache, grief, despair. Your person feeling all of this at the moment. But as I've said, don't feel sorry for them. You can have compassion for them from a distance, but don't feel sorry for them because this is what they need to go through. This is what they chose. They are suffering the repercussions of their decisions, their choices, their actions, and their behaviors, and their hurtful words to you. But it is giving them this, oh, so very powerful lesson. And that is to make absolutely sure they're never going to do this again because they don't want to feel this heartache and heartbreak anymore. They know that it's time to reach out. They know that it's time to take this step, this giant step, and trust in their heart and allow their heart to lead them back to you. But I do feel, for many of you watching this reading, your person is in this space of melancholy, sadness, perhaps depression, grief, despair, agony. Your person, though, having to use these things at the moment to give them the life lessons that they need. It's giving them the awakening. It's giving them the wake-up call. It's giving them the epiphanies and the insight into themselves so that they never do anything like they have done to you in the past ever again. So let them have this space to figure themselves out, because when they are ready to talk, you will be the first person that they reach out to about all of this, because there is this desire to talk, to reach out, and that is part of the plan and strategy that is brewing in your person's mind at the moment. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please? What do we need to hear? Ah, the Two of Wands. Well, this is about your person bridging the distance between the two of you, building that bridge and walking across it and opening the lines of communication so the two of you can talk. Yes, hallelujah. This is about them taking action. This is about them following through. The Two of Wands also confirms that there is a deep spiritual counterpart connection here for you and this person. And they have a much greater awareness and understanding of that now. You still can't see that Two of Wands, can you? Because I can see in the camera frame that you can't. Let me just scooch it up a little bit more. There we go. Although you could have seen that there were two wands, duh. Okay, so I feel that this is about your person making progress towards you. This is about a turnaround happening. This is about them coming back in your direction because they also want to talk to you about long-term goals and plans. They do not like this distance between you, this emotional distance, but they're the ones that put it there. They're the ones that created this, and they are having to deal with the repercussions of their words, their actions, their choices, and their decisions. And it is lighting a fire beneath them, though, like that volcano, smoking away, churning away, getting ready to poof and explode. And your person will be coming back to you just like that. Because, as I've already mentioned, there is this urgency building in this person. They know they need to reach out to you, but they also want to talk to you about long-term goals and plans for their life that also include you. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? And this is the Seven of Wands. Oh, I love the Seven of Wands. What an interesting rendition of the Seven of Wands. This scuba diver having to face off against all of these mer people. But this is about your person raising their vibration. This is about them coming back to you at a different frequency. They want to meet you where you are. This is about them coming back at the frequency of you. And that is going to help this relationship so much. The Seven of Wands, I love the combination of the Seven and Nine of Wands, to be honest, because the Seven of Wands is about your person fighting for you. It is about them doing what is necessary with determination, with valor, with confidence, with courage. It is about them as well at the moment fighting off all of their junk, all of their old baggage, their old wounds, all of the things that have kept them stuck. And it's time for this person to be rid of this junk once and for all. Yes, I almost used a more powerful word, but I caught myself because didn't want to get in trouble with the YouTube censors. But yes, you get my drift. Get rid of it. Time to go. Bye-bye. Getting rid of all of this stuff, their fears, their illusions, their insecurities, their lack of confidence, their self-doubt, the things that have held them back from you and from this relationship. And for most of you, this person has something. There's something there. Perhaps they shared it with you. Perhaps they discussed it with you. Perhaps this is something that you were able to see yourselves because you do have that strong intuitive connection to this person, whether they shared it with you directly or not. But you could see that there was, what will we say, trouble brewing beneath the surface because they were hiding things beneath the surface about perhaps their brokenness, their inability to commit, their fears, their insecurities, their illusions, their doubts. Old emotional wounds and baggage, stuff that they have been dragging around with them for a very long time. Who wants to carry that crap? I certainly don't. And your person is tired of carrying it as well. And that is what that Seven of Wands is about. Knocking those things off one by one, whether it is lack of courage, lack of confidence, old baggage, a wounded inner child perhaps, fears, insecurities, doubts, knocking those things off one by one so this person can show back up and have this conversation with you about where they see this relationship going. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What does the collective need to hear? And we have the Four of Cups. Well, this is about your person. More regret here with the Four of Cups. They also are aware that they have been taking their time through all of this. And I feel that they are looking at the amount of time that they have taken to work on themselves. And that can be why I felt that sense of urgency building within them. They know that they have procrastinated, perhaps. They know that they have been stubborn. They know that they have been resistant to change, resistant to the transformation, but yet it's still happening for this person. Because you can run, but you can't hide from the universe. When they say it is time to change, you are going to get that lesson one way or another. You can do it easily by walking into the lesson and changing those things that you need to change in your life. Or you can deal with sadness, melancholy, heartbreak, regret, remorse, depression, isolation. And all of those things, they are powerful teachers, but I don't understand why someone would want to do that to themselves, but yet I feel for many of you that is what this person has done. But with the Four of Cups as well, it is about them knowing that they need to make you more of a priority, and they will. They see they've had so many missed opportunities to spend time with you, missing opportunities now even because they can't get their butts in gear to get moving. But that 7 and 9 of Wands and the Fool card tell us they are going to get moving because those are about movement, especially the Fool, because the Fool is ruled by the planet Uranus. Expect the unexpected from that planet of surprises. All of a sudden, bam, zing, ping, ring, you can be hearing from your person through a message, through a phone call, a knock. I left that one out when I did the zing, ping, whatever I said, but knocking at your door, your person can show up at any moment with this Fool card being here because they want to talk. It is building within them like this volcano, getting ready to go boosh and push them in your direction. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What does the collective need to hear? The Empress. Well, your person knows that you are the ideal person for them. They have a lot of attraction for you. They are very turned on by you. They see you as someone who is absolutely stunning. They are so attracted to you. The external features, the nature of who you are, the beauty of who you are inside, they are attracted to the light that shines out from your soul because you are caring, loving, nurturing, compassionate, kind, giving, generous. All of these things, these positive attributes, this person has always seen in you, but yet they were still afraid. They still listen to their fears instead of following their heart. But that is changing because the Empress is also about an abundance of love and sensuality. The Empress is a card of sensuality as well. Those wonderful romantic moments, your person reflects back on those as well. But the Empress tells us your person sees you as a mover and a shaker. They see you as someone who gets things done. They see you as a leader. They see that perhaps you are very involved with your career, with your life, with your profession, and you take a lot of pride in that, and that you are always trying to advance yourself. And perhaps for those of you listening to the reading today, perhaps that is something that is coming in for you, a chance to push your career forward, change your career, open your own business, do something, because with the combination of the Fool and the Empress, that is about new opportunities. Sorry, that was my ring hitting the table. That is about new opportunities that are coming your way. Your person sees you as someone who embraces new opportunities, who welcomes new opportunities, but also someone who gives back so much to others around you with your generosity, your love, and your affection. But the Empress is also about commitment. Commitment that involves marriage for the most part, but that is a personal decision that you and this person will make. Not everyone wants to get married. Some people want to live together. Some people want to, I said this the other day, but I don't remember which channel it was on. I have a really good friend who's been married to her husband for like 40 years. They live in separate houses. And she said that is why the marriage has lasted 40 years. I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever floats your boat, whatever works for you, right? But I'm not saying that that is what you guys are going to do. I'm just kind of like using that as a moment to break the conversation and kind of like have a little bit of a chuckle. But the point is, The Empress is about long term. It is about commitment. And this is what your person sees and desires and wants with you, because you are perfect for them in absolutely every way. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? The Queen of Cups. Well, I will say that the Queen of Cups has been coming up quite a bit for the readings lately. Quite a bit. So much. But that is actually wonderful news, guys, because the Queen of Cups is all about romance, emotions, feelings, and love. Your person being able to allow themselves to tell you how they feel about you. Your person wants to heal your broken heart as well, because they know they broke your heart and they've broken their own. And this is about the two of you coming together to heal that heartbreak together in union. With the Queen of Cups, your person is saying that you understand them, you get them, you know them better than anyone ever has, especially combined with that Empress card. Powerful. You are a powerful being. You guys listening to this reading today, you have no idea how powerful and how strong you are. You have so much strength inside of you. Just deciding to have this journey shows you how strong you are, because these are not easy relationships. They're hard. They are difficult. And the fact that you signed up for this shows you what you are made of. Why am I hearing this now? Okay, true grit is what just came in. I don't know if that's going to resonate with someone or not, or maybe it's John Wayne. I have no idea, but there you go. But you have such a strength in you. You have so much wisdom. You have overcome so much in your life because you have been growing spiritually and evolving through this entire process. You are more powerful than you realize. Trust in what you feel in your heart and in your soul always. Trust your intuition, because the combination of the Empress and the Queen of Cups, powerful intuition. You have that within you, and you know you do. And it's not just with your person that you can intuit things, but your intuition is opening up in other areas of your lives as well with other people. Trust what you feel in your heart. Listen to your heart. Trust your gut instincts, because they will not steer you wrong. The Queen of Cups is a water sign. So that is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. But you don't have to be any of the signs that are discussed in this reading. It is for everyone. And what I'm really feeling this reading is about today is that your person is about to reach out. They can't stand the silence anymore, and their heart is breaking. And they want to heal this heartbreak and heartache between the two of you and get you moving again on the right path on this journey together. But I am going to see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? What is happening here? And this is the Two of Swords. Well, things have been at a stalemate for you and your person for some time. But this is about opening those lines of communication and getting things unstuck. Also restoring peace and tranquility to this relationship. Because your person knows it's time to get out of limbo. It's time to uncross those swords and instead embrace the energy of the Two of Wands and take action and come towards you with communication. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? The King of Swords. Well, your person's going to talk. This is about communication. This is about decisions. This is about your person reaching out, because the King of Swords definitely has a plan about what they're going to say to you and how they're going to say it. King of Swords is an air sign, so that is Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. But the King of Swords is fire of air. Fire and air move very quickly. That comes back to that urgency that I've been feeling for this entire reading about your person knowing that they need to reach out. The King of Swords is someone who talks. They have a plan. They follow through with the plan and they take action. They don't just sit around on their throne. They get up and move. This is about your person revealing the truth to you, because they've gained clarity during the time you have been apart from each other. This person does not want to be away. They've gained wisdom. They've gained an understanding within themselves about this connection, knowing that there is a deep soul connection between the two of you, knowing that the two of you belong together, which is why they want to discuss long-term goals and plans with you about where they see their life going, about where they see this relationship going. But your person is going to be a better communicator as well. And that, I feel, is something that is very necessary for probably every single one of you watching this reading. Because being in this place of silence, this ghosting, this no contact, this not responding and just leaving you wondering what's going on, has probably created some distrust about this person when they start talking again, if they go silent, which is why it's very important with what came in the very beginning of this reading about letting them come to you. Because when they come to you, they will be ready to open the lines of communication once and for all and not shut down on you again. This person is very cognizant of the fact that they should not and will not go silent on you again, actually, with that King of Swords being here. Let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? We'll use some oracle cards now and see what else comes up for this reading today, please. Fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel. Who resonates with Archangel Gabriel? Or any of the archangels, actually. They're just so powerful. I love them all. I don't have a favorite. I don't think I could pick a favorite if I had to. Does anyone have a favorite archangel? Just curious. Well, that's interesting because the fifth chakra is the throat chakra. This is about your person being able to talk. It is about them being able to express themselves. It is about them being able to show up and speak the truth, but also tell you how they feel about you, because that is the energy of that Queen of Cups, especially combined with that King of Swords. Speaking the truth about their feelings, telling you how they've always felt about you, coming clean about everything, confessing everything to you, actually, about why they denied the connection, why they abandoned this, why they went silent, why they shut down, why they left you in the lurch, not knowing what was going on. Because they do feel that guilt for that. That is an incredibly rude and perhaps even cruel thing to do to somebody, to just disappear and not give them an explanation. I do not like it, but that is what cowards do. If your person had had the maturity to have a conversation with you about it, they wouldn't have just poof disappeared like a ghost. They would have had that communication with you, explaining things to you, but they couldn't. But that is changing because your person is growing up and keeping those big person pants on so that they never pull any of those stunts ever again. So Archangel Gabriel comes with number 39. If anyone resonates with number 39, now that can be March 9th, it can be September 3rd, it can be the number 12, it could be December, it could be the 12th of the month, it can be March because it can be the 3rd or the 3rd of the month, the number 3 actually. Archangel Gabriel, very powerful archangel. Your person knows it's time to get talking, actually, is what I am hearing with all of that. And they will. And I feel they may even be praying to Archangel Gabriel or to their guides or to God, to the divine, the higher power, to give them the right words. Because this person is going to manifest the right words with that King of Swords being here. The Sun. The Sun is such a powerful card. Now, this isn't the Tarot. This is a different deck of cards, actually. But the Sun, this one comes with number 1. Now, that can be about January or the 1st of any month. But the number 1, I like the number 1 because it's all about beginnings. It's all about starting over. It is all about this fresh start that your person wants to have with you. But also, the Sun card is about your person wanting to return to the light that you are, which makes sense with the Empress and the Queen of Cups. They see a light in you that they have never seen. They see such a beautiful energy in you as well. And it's not just about your physical attraction, because they are definitely physically attracted to you. But they see this power in you as well. This light, this love, this energy. And that as well is something that they're missing and longing for. You just make this person feel better. And the Sun is a card of healing. It's a card of growth. Your person has been growing and evolving during this time they've been away from you. The sun shines after storms, after troubles, after tribulations and trials and difficulties and arguments and running and ghosting and all of these things that create these negative experiences in our lives. The sun comes out again to shine on us, to give us hope, to ask us to remain optimistic about what things are happening in our lives. And that is what the sun is about. But it's also about the growth that is happening. The sun causes everything outside to grow. The trees, the bushes, the flowers, the grass, all of those things grow because of the sun. Vitamin D. Maybe everyone needs to get outside for a little time every day and soak up some natural vitamin D. But the sun is about restoring this relationship. It is about restoring happiness, peace, joy, and love to this relationship. And your person wants to get back to this powerful sun energy, which is you, because you are their sunshine. You're the sunshine in their life. Yes, I think that's a Stevie, well, you are the sunshine of my life. Yes. And did they ever say that to you, that you are the light of my life? You are the sunshine in my life? Because your person wants this light and they want this love with you. But I'm going to grab a different deck of oracle cards now and see what else is coming through for this message. See what else we need to hear for this message today, please. What does Spirit want to share? The Divine Matrix. Well, this card comes with number 44. The fours are chasing again. You guys seeing a lot of fours? There's the Four of Cups. Here's 44. I don't know if there's any other fours on the table. I don't think. But, well, that's 12 when we add that together. 44, the Divine Matrix. 4 is all about stability. It is about structure. It is about being grounded. It is about divine protection, interestingly enough. And that is the number on this Divine Matrix card. Now, 44 can be April 4th. It can be the number 8. 8 is about abundance. It can be the 8th of the month. It can be August, if any of those times resonate with anyone. But this Divine Matrix is really about synchronicities and how everything is connected to everything else. This is confirming that we are all divine beings, actually, and we are all part of a greater tapestry that is in our lives, weaving our dreams into the fabric of reality. And synchronicity, learning to trust the way that things unfold. Things are unfolding in the way that they need to in this connection. They are unfolding the way that your person needs them to as well, because they want to be sure that they are healed of all of this junk that they've been carrying around with them that's caused them to act out, that's caused them to behave in those ways that were so hurtful and disrespectful to you. And while you want to talk with your person and you want to see them and spend time with them, and I appreciate that, I get that, I understand that for sure, they need to be on the other side of these things. They need to be on the other side of their fears and their illusions, because you don't want them to bring that back into your connection. Because if that happens, if they come back too soon and they bring that junk back with them, what is going to happen? It will happen again. They will disappear. Again, they'll run away. If they are not fully on the other side of this, which is why this time apart from each other is so very important, although it sucks and you miss them and you long for them. But there's an urgency building within them to get moving, to get cracking here and start reaching out to communicate with you. Well, this is the breaking point, limit, final straw, and overwhelmed. Well, I feel that this is about your person. Like that volcano that is in this Two of Wands card. I feel that your person is they're at their limit. They are at their limit for this disconnect. They are at this limit for their heartache and heartbreak. They are overwhelmed with it all, actually, and it is something that is difficult for them to feel this heartbreak, to feel this heartache, because they can't turn off their thoughts of you, and they certainly can't shut down their feelings for you either. Shut down your feelings for you. Shut down their feelings for you there. I finally got it right. But this is about that anticipation that I keep feeling. That was in the very beginning of the reading that Spirit was sharing. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. While thinking, this is about your person thinking about you, craving you, desiring you. And it's not just about desiring you in that sensual way that comes with the Empress. It is about them desiring you, just wanting you. It's about you. It's about them missing you. It's about them longing for you. It is about them wanting you and wanting this connection, but knowing that they need to act to make that happen. And as I keep saying, I feel that things are going to start changing. There's change all over this reading. All of a sudden, things getting different, because the Fool is about surprises. Expecting the unexpected. Of course, it will all happen at different times for all of you. I can't say, well, yes, next Tuesday, this person is going to reach out to you, because all of your energies of yourselves and of your person swirl together in a collective reading. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. But I feel what it's really saying is trust in this divine matrix. Trust in the divine plan and the divine timing of the universe, because that is when things will truly unfold in the most opportune way for both of you. That is why trusting in God, the divine plan in the universe, whatever that higher power is for you, have faith, stay optimistic, and trust in what you feel in your heart and soul. And we talked about that with the Empress and the Queen of Cups. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? Broken, shattered, heartbroken, and destroyed. Well, I do feel your person has been heartbroken, and I feel that their heart has been shattered, as has yours. But I don't think that they are truly destroyed, because they are pulling themselves up and out of that space of heartache and heartbreak, because they need to pull themselves up and out of it a bit to come back in your direction, because this person wants to return. They want to start over. They see longevity in this relationship, and this person does not want to be without you. And I feel that that is something that you guys instinctively and intuitively feel as well in your heart and in your soul. And you are probably feeling this anticipation as well, like this hurricane, like this volcano in this Two of Wands card, feeling that anticipation building. Can you feel it? The intensity. Things are about to explode in a positive way here for you and your person. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What does the collective need to hear? Love call. Well, I do feel your person is going to reach out to talk. And it may come as a text. It may come as a message. It may come as an email. It may come as a phone call, because they can't turn thoughts of you off, and they can't turn the love off either that they feel for you in their heart, which is why that Queen of Cups keeps coming up in so many readings as well, because the love is about to come pouring out of your person. And it's time for them to tell you how they feel about you and show you how they feel about you as well. Because as that happens, you're going to feel validated. You're going to feel so much happier. You're going to feel so much more hopeful. You're going to be on cloud nine. You will be dancing on sunshine, actually, as this person starts making their way towards you. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? Mirror. Mirroring each other. Self-reflection, introspection, and inner wounds. You do mirror each other in so many ways with this person. You will find when they start talking to you that you have both been through some very similar experiences individually during this time of separation. You will find that they've been through a lot of the same experiences that you have, dealing with heartache, heartbreak, perhaps the dark night of the soul, other things that have been going on in your lives as well. You will see that they have been through something perhaps very similar in one way or another. But self-reflection and introspection, this is what you have both been doing, whether you realize it or not, during the time that you have been away from each other. Many times we just don't sit down and say, okay, I'm going to do some introspection today. That's not how it happens. For many people, some people do it that way, of course. They take effort and they sit with a journal and they look within themselves and they do that inner work. For many of us, it's something that just comes as part of our day. Perhaps we're working in the garden and all of a sudden we are having these thoughts of, oh, why did I do that? And then we stop and think about it, right? No matter what we're doing or where we are, it can be while we're at the gym. It can be while we are driving the car. It can be while we are doing other activities that are part of our daily lives. Just these thoughts come to us that cause us to stop and look within, to heal those inner wounds, to do that self-reflection. And once we are aware of them, once we identify them, it allows us to work and heal them and release them. That comes with that sun energy. So I feel your person is going through a bit of a rough and tumble time right now, guys. And I feel that they are dealing with their heartbreak, their sadness, their embarrassment, not being very happy with themselves, missing you, feeling like they're missing you and craving you and longing for you and thinking about you and desiring you, but also knowing that they need to pick up the phone and hit that magic button. That little button, that green button, is such a magical thing that we all have, and it says send. In English it says send. Don't know what it says in other languages, right? But this is about your person reaching out because they feel this anticipation building, but they also can't deal with their heartache and heartbreak anymore because you're not in their life. But they will take action. They will reach out because they want to rebuild a better relationship with you. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you watching today. Have a great day, everyone.